I suppose we should get started. Another day, another pile of humans to sort. Remind me, why do I put myself through this? That's true. No one's more qualified than I to determine their worth. I guess it must fall to me. The weight of being the God Emperor. Such a heavy cross to bear. Be sure to make note of how hard I work. I don't want my efforts to be lost to history. All right then. The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Let's begin. Silence. Silence! It is I, your God Emperor. Show the required reverence. That means bow, peasants. Foreheads to the ground. Fall to your knees before my might. Very good. Now then, as part of the ongoing process of determining which humans are permitted to exist, you are here for your final judgment. All of you have already passed the health pre-screening and background checks. All that is left is to face me. Your talents and skills will be assessed and your worth defined. If you impress me, you'll be allowed to continue living, provided you continue to contribute. If not, well, the outcome should be obvious. I see most of you understand me. The rest, well, you'll catch on. Make no mistake, I alone have the power to pass or fail your efforts. I alone decide whether you can be part of a grand new world we are building here. Therefore, I alone am the one you must impress. I trust that is understood. Obedient silence, my favorite. On we go. My scribe here will be recording these proceedings. Say hello, scribe. Very good. Guards, bring forward the first human. Let's start working through this crowd. I'd like to have the bulk of them finished by lunchtime. Right, your name? I don't actually care, it's for the scribe to record. Be sure to say it loudly and clearly. What is it that you do? Baking is a useful skill. We need bakers in our perfect world. Someone to make the bread that feeds the masses. You do bake bread, right? Not just silly cakes or novelty desserts. Very good. As long as you bake what is needed and don't slack off, we can definitely make use of you. Do you hereby swear your loyalty to your God Emperor and the regime, long may I reign? Just say yes, it's easier. Excellent. Congratulations, your God Emperor finds you worthy. Do not waste this opportunity. Yes, I truly am divine. Very good. Move along. Follow the corridor to the left. The guards will direct you. Next. Name. What is it that you do? What sort of management? That sounds like a pointless position. What do you actually do? Do you actually do anything? Delegating tasks is important. I do it all the time. But there are very few spots at the top for those who can delegate, and those spots are currently filled. Stop talking. I've made my decision. We have no use for middle managers here, especially those who run their mouths. You are a drain on resources. You are excused. Permanently. I feel like we're making progress, don't you, scribe? Indeed, this is going well. Next. What is your name? What job do you do? Really? That is very good news. We have lots of use for those who can build. What sort of construction do you do? Then what sort of construction did you do before the pandemic? Alright, so why aren't you doing it anymore? Not vaxxed. Why have you not had your vaccinations? They are required. Oh, really? On principle? You don't say. Scribe, how did this person make it through the initial screening? Anti-vaxxers are explicitly not allowed in our new society unless they have actual medical exemption. No one this stupid should have gotten this far. He certainly should not be wasting the God Emperor's time. Oh, I see. A liar on top of everything else. Thank you, Scribe. I think we know what to do here. Alright, builder person. Your skills would be useful, except that you're an anti-vaxxer, and you also lied about it. What did you think, that your wood-hammering talents would somehow give you a pass for your willful ignorance? Do you think you could convince me, the greatest being to ever live, that your Facebook research was somehow better than the consensus of the worldwide scientific community? Did you? It was a rhetorical question. Stop talking. I have passed judgment. I speak for all of society when I say I think you should be removed from the gene pool, and that removal should take place post-haste. Guards, take this one to the special room. Oh yes, it's quite special. You'll like it there. Lots of fluffy bunnies and chocolate pies. Of course not. I'm lying. Just like you did. Funny how that works out, huh? Be gone now. Scribe, why do they waste my time? Do they not realize how valuable it is? I have a world to run. Next. Well, get on with it then. Name. And what brilliant contribution do you bring to us today? Oh, a writer. Look, Scribe, someone wants your job. I jest. You're not replaceable. Well, not entirely. Probably. But don't worry, I like you. I like writers in general. So you, peasant, you are off to a good start. What sort of things do you write? That is acceptable. The world needs stories, fiction and non-fiction alike. We are here making history, and it will be thoroughly documented, but the people still need ways to escape the boredom of daily life and lose themselves in books. I fully approve of this work. You may continue to write. May your contributions entertain us for years to come. Yes, you're fine. You get to live. Go that way. Everyone's so timid around me. I'm glad, but it does get tedious sometimes. Absolutely not. I'd much rather they be timid. We don't want anyone getting too familiar with their God Emperor, do we? Especially you, Scribe. I'm teasing. I like watching you scribble so quickly. You're very good at your job. You're welcome. Now then, next. What is your name? And what do you do? NFTs? Oh no. No. This one is an instant fail. None of that nonsense. None of it ever. In fact, hang on. I want to handle this one myself. No, it's fine. I want the satisfaction. Stand still. Here we go. Yep, there we are. All taken care of. Problem solved. Guards, dispose of it, please. Okay then. That felt good. Do you ever just get joy out of your job, Scribe? Of course you do. You work for me. Although I do wonder how that one made it past the initial screenings. I may have to have a talk with someone out there in the pre-check area. Oh, you think so? You think anyone would be stupid enough to play a prank on their God Emperor? You might be right. I can have as much fun as the next person. Only I get to decide what that fun is. You're not wrong. The stabbing did feel good. It's always nice to get up off this throne and flex a little. Give the mighty sword of the divinity something to do. Side note, remind me to get the mighty sword of divinity cleaned. Who's next? What's your name? Come, what's your name? Oh, don't worry about what just happened. That had nothing to do with you. Very good. What did you do? Nurse is a great job. We love healthcare workers around here. You're definitely welcome to stay. Wait, you aren't one of those nurses who was protesting vaccines, are you? Good. Just checking. You never know. Scribe, make note. This is a good one. Excellent. We're moving through these quickly. We really might be done by lunch. And then we can take an invigorating 16-mile hike into the mountains. Scribe, you can come with me. Get some fresh air. As if I'd leave you behind. Ha ha ha. Silly scribe. But first, we must get our work done, right? Next.